Android 17 and 18 from the Tournament of Power have finally arrived in Dokkan Battle, and they look pretty nice on paper. So it's time to see if it translates in-game. Let's do it. All right, people, the new Tournament of Power androids are here on Dokkan Battle, and I cannot wait to test them out because for the first time in a long time, you can truly call this unit like a team buff. This unit is buffing the entire team. Everyone is better because they exist. You know what I mean? So on your screen, you can see I cooked up a little Tournament of Power reps of U17 featuring Goku, of course, because these guys want to be around a Goku. And we're going to try our best to beat the new hardest stage in the game, the Fuse Zamasu event. So without further ado, I'll quit wasting your time. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it. All right, and just my luck, we did not get the new unit at all on the first rotation. Isn't that so fucking stupid? Because that's what it is. It's dumb. Are you serious? I couldn't get them on the first rotation. And this is such a nice rotation too. So, I mean, the great thing about the Tournament of Power team, we're obviously about to weast, by the way, because I don't know if any of these characters here can handle what Fuse Zamasu is about to be dishing out, or at least just raw, right? But like I was saying about this 17 and 18, they are literally a buff for this entire little tournament participant category thing they got going on, and this man is supering out the gates. Like, you can't make it up with this guy. You know what? I still don't really know how I feel entirely. Actually, I almost lied to your face. I think I really do know how I feel about this Fusion Zamasu stage that they gave us. It's a little cheap, man. Like, I get it's the hardest stage, and I'm a little scared bringing 17 and 18 in here because they have damage reduction in their passive that they don't get until after they super attack. So I'm just like, I'm literally terrified for them, like the possibility of them getting slammed before like we even get to see them do anything. Luckily, this would have been a nice rotation because Zamasu didn't like do his AoE until after the first slot super. Like, everyone would have been super buffed. But I'm excited not only just to see how good 17 and 18 themselves look, but just how good they're gonna make like the entire rest of this team look, like just by being around. Quiet, Slaybix. The androids are talking. We know you bought an iPhone 15, and for that, we'll never forgive you. You may play Dokkan on an Android device, but we know what you are. You're a dirty iPhone monkey. Like I was saying before they so rudely interrupted me, I'm excited to see how they just make the entire rest of the team look. Like, everyone, first off, Tournament of Power was already dripping in key. Like, are you ever gonna not super with this team? Are you really? Start of turn defense for the androids, 196k. Keep in mind, mines are completely link level 1s, and they don't have any of their android links activated right now, so that's a little dangerous for them. But I do think they get a bunch of attack and defense on orbs, so we're gonna go ahead and grab 7. That should give them all their buffs. That gave Goku additional support. That gave them additional. First off, I'm just talking about their defense. Like I said, they're buffing the whole team. Have you ever seen AGL-UI Goku with this high of defense? Have you? Because personally, I haven't, and it's only gonna get higher after they super. And the support that they do is for 2 turns as well, so it's gonna last for the people on the next rotation. Like, this is, why couldn't we get an extreme unit like this? I'm actually a little salty about that. Right, we're getting even more support because this one's grabbing orbs, and I didn't even show my build. I gave them a ton of dodge, and as you can see, it's already coming into play. First attack stat, I couldn't even, was that 6.8 or 9.8? I'm looking at it on, I don't know why I'm looking at it on my like example screen instead of like the big monitor I have with the gameplay over here. Additional super attack, 7.7. Now again, I know all the big damage buster people, they're gonna be like, oh, that's kind of lame, you know? But when this unit is supporting the entire team, I can't undersell it. Now, Goku just dodged, which he gave himself a multiplicative 50% defense. This nigga is upwards of like 600k right now. AGL-UI never has defense like this, bro. Ever. So he's about to be cooking, especially after we get this other 17 to 18 and super again. This next rotation is going to look so crazy. All right, and the other one did a 6.9 as well. I think they're only 69%. I think they're level 1 links as well. But this unit super with Goku is kind of cool. But honestly, I prefer the super of just them doing their own thing together. Goku doesn't really add much or take away much. Oh, this is interesting too. We got his active skill. We already got the Spirit Bomb? Speaking of units and getting buffed, the SBKK stocks are just slowly rising. I'm telling you, I talked about this in my summon video. We have to be looking at something Tournament of Power related soon, right? This can't be completely random. But yeah, I brought this guy, the Tournament of Power, you know, Android 17 group unit because look at all of their defenses. 600k, 600k, 5, what? These units never have, bro, what? That's the, oh my God. These niggas are insane. The whole team buffed. Are we for real? We're gonna kill him this turn. We're gonna be fighting the Fizz dude next phase. There's no way we're not. Do I use the bomb now? Do I use their active? Because we're probably not gonna see this unit again. 502K, we gotta see it. We gotta see the damage. You know what, 17? Go ahead, do your thing. Okay, everyone, on the count of 3, we're going to start shouting things that we love. Fighting! Boma! Ants! Boats! Killing! Five. Oh, right. And now he's supporting the entire rotation too. Dude. This is just getting crazier by the moment. I don't even feel, and I might regret this later, right? But I don't even feel like I have to Whis here. I don't even feel like it. I mean, 500 2K defense, he's going to heal us a bunch for this. I really just don't want Zamasu. You wouldn't ruin my run like that, right? You wouldn't do me dirt like that and super in the first slot. There's no way. I mean, Goku's still guarding anyway. Okay, perfect. He didn't. Thank God. 11 million from SBKK already, but we've come to expect those numbers from him. He's just getting there even earlier because of the 17 and 18 support. This is a very strangely, or this is going to feel like a very strangely structured showcase because it's not just 17 and 18 that are running around flexing. It's everyone on the team because when you have a weak team like Universal Survival Saga, I feel like this is how you should be buffing the cat. This is how you should be treating the team. You give them a unit that helps everybody. Everybody's been talking about, oh, Extreme Class needs to... Was that a 9.7? This is like a 3-year-old unit, by the way. About to be 3 years old. This is nuts. All right, and here we are against Mr. Physical Merge Zamasu. And look at this turn here. We're looking healthy, people. Let me see the defense. 200. Ugh. Hold on. Wait a minute. I guess the double support from the 2-turn Android 17 and 18 definitely wore off because that is definitely not 300K anymore. I mean, it's close. He'll get there after they get the orbs, but you know what I do want to do? I want to go ahead and super attack with him because I think he'll get a little bit more defense, but even if he doesn't, I'm definitely throwing him in the first slot, personally. All right, Goku, do your thing as well, my guy. It's always Goku this and Goku that. Everyone always needs my help. Does Goku never get a break? Do you people always need me to save you? You know, this turn is actually kind of an example of one of the weird things about this unit, or one of the things that people out of the gates, oh my God, they're forcing me to grab all these orbs. One of the things out of the gate that a lot of people don't seem to like, and I'm not saying I'm the biggest fan of it either, but I don't see it as much of a problem. It's the fact that these guys desperately, let's check the defense. Did we even get the support? Because we couldn't get them 7 orbs. So did we just miss out on that support? Is that linked to the 7 orbs? It is. The additional support is with 7 or more key spheres. Okay, so that's a problem. That's actually a really big problem, to be honest. Do I feel safe just throwing UI Goku up there? No support. Why did the orbs fall the way that they did? I might reset the turn, actually. Nah, we're gonna commit. We're just gonna go ahead and use the Whis, though. I know it's supposed to be a showcase, but they're good, okay? You can use items. What is with Dokkan players and this fear of using items these days? It's okay, guys. They're in the game for a reason. We can use them. UI Goku with all the dodges, beautiful. 5.3 million. I don't really remember what his attack stats look like normally, so I don't think that's much of a jump. Plus, I don't think we have any of the 17 and 18 support stuff activated, so it's really not that crazy. But I also brought that free-to-play 18 who has guard, by the way. This is a weirdly good celebration. Like, the headlining unit is like insanely good. What was I about to... The headlining unit is insanely good. There's a bunch of, like, the celebration's a day in. We have, like, what is it, 5 free-to-play units, 2 GT1s, 2 Dragon Ball Super Awakenings, and then... Did he really not super this turn at all? Oh, and we got 2 OG Dragon Ball units. That's crazy. Hold on now. Oh my God. How could I literally forget? Did we forget that these motherfuckers are showing me where the super is? What the fuck is this unit, bro? Are we for real? Look at everyone's defense around them. Like, are we serious? We didn't even grab the orbs yet. We're definitely going to leave SBKK in the first slot. I might pop their active skill just to get us some more orbs. Why not? We got to get in the video. Might as well. 17, 18, if you will. So you bought an iPhone, but you're relying on the Androids to solve your problems. Sounds like a dumb, idiot iPhone user to me, right, 18? You're absolutely right, 17. Let's pose on this nigga. All right, they made a bunch of orbs. I don't really think that's going to help. I think that's literally all they do. The funniest thing about that act is because you can activate it 8 times. I wonder what the reasoning was for that. I mean, I'm not mad at it. Oh, I guess that's supposed to be their little play on the whole infinite key thing, is they just can make key for themselves. Okay. Now that makes sense then. I mean, it made sense before. It's just, you know, it's got a lore explanation too. And after the orbs, like, everyone's defense is like to the roof, in the sky. Honestly, I think we still have a Whis active from this other turn. SBKK is probably tanking that super. No joke. The 17 defense support, like, oh, and he's still got guard. How long does his guard last again? 13 million. I wish I had something more elegant to say. Something a little more thought out, a little more planned out, but look at the performance speaks for itself. They literally made the entire team look insane. Honestly, I want to see what Goku's taking from this super. We said there's no way he just doesn't eat this. There's no way it's double digits though. It's only 4. I literally don't even know what to say. This unit is insane, but they're not even like the star of the show. Again, they're just weird like that. They're making the entire team look insane while they're just, you know, sticking to their role, doing their thing. 35% damage reduction. They're not taking any damage from this guy. They've got Android 17 hitting almost upwards of 10 million. I don't think I need to say anything about that. You know, Goku can see super, so we just know there's no supers this turn. We're just already knowing. I'll tell you what we also know is the key is awful. Again, why don't they have their active skill? Their health needs to be below 78%. You're so cute, Dokkan. 7, 8, 17, and 18? Niggas are annoying. Well, you know what? I'll tell you what then. This is probably going to be a real, true test for 17 and 18. Because I don't think I can get them 7 orbs this turn. I thought that was going to be a lot easier to get, like, on the fly. But look at this. I can only get them 3. They don't even do anything with that. Because they're latching onto these dog shit orbs. Okay, this is actually kind of bad. We might be in a little bit of a dangerous spot here. Only 263k defense. We might be dead. And by might, I think we're screwed. What a shitty way for this to end. Are we serious? I just get hit with it, and you know what? Well, there you go, I guess, right? Like, all the haters are gonna be like, well, look at this turn. You didn't get it. You guys got it. I mean, this is just... This doesn't make this, I still feel like I got to see like just how much they're helping this team, but like, yeah, I can see how the Goku needing to be around them and like them needing orbs to do that second wave of support is going to be a little weird. But I mean, at least we know we're not getting super this turn. If anything, we might be liable to survive this turn. I can't even talk. I'm so nervous. They've been flexing the whole video. Well, you know, they've been making the rest of the team flex the whole video. I'm hoping that they at least get to, you know, do something. We don't want to die. They're tank double digits. Double digits. It's all going to come down to this 17. I think I gave him some dodge, but he's going to need to activate a lot more of that if we want to live, and he doesn't. Did you know this is his first 200% team? Did you know that? He's still dog shit. He's still dog shit. I feel like I just got fucking robbed. That was going so well, but it wouldn't be a Slaybix showcase if shit didn't just start going fucking wrong. All right, we're switching up the team. I dropped the bum 17. I brought int UI instead. I have not seen this unit in a long time. Honestly, they might be able to cover for him and let him like stack up. Plus, if we drop below 50, you have the guaranteed dot. I don't need to explain myself. Let's run it back with Zamasu. Let's get this win. And once again, another first rotation with them not on it. Like, this is starting to piss me off. And I got another double 17-18 rotation. Are we serious? And they're going to be missing a fat chunk of their passive too, because there's not going to be any Goku around on their rotation because we got double. Yeah, the reliance on Goku is starting to rear its head, starting to show how problematic it can be. But hey, looks like SBKK is going to get fully built up in that first slot, don't you think? I mean, it's like all the attacks are right there, and of course you're supering, because why wouldn't you, right? Why would you wait? I cannot stand this piece of shit. I mean, Goku's still 80. We just don't want him to drop below 59% because we want him to get his super effective for the first time, and the bonus 59% from when he drops below his HP threshold. We want him to get that the same turn that we're going to use the Spirit Bomb with him. By the way, my SBKK never additionals. He literally never does. And I want to give him more, but I can't because I need to keep the crit for the Spirit Bomb. Very I was gonna say very fun, but maybe you wouldn't have even seen the sarcasm through that. But no, 17 and 18, no, they seem really good. It's not a problem. They're just not the star of their team. So it's very weird, like, trying to show them off, because their entire kind of purpose on the team is making everyone else look better, right? Like, they don't really do much. I mean, they stand out and they can hold their own. Like, 35% damage reduction, that is nothing to sneeze at. Like, they look good. And they're capable of, like, holding their own. Like, they don't need someone else to support them. Like, they can handle themselves. 35% damage reduction, massively raised, but again, that's with a Goku around. So technically Goku is supporting them, huh? I guess that's fair. And of course, in classic fashion, this piece of shit artificial difficulty dumb green fucking bukkake arm bastard is AoEing in the first slot. He's so cool. I love him, don't you? But luckily, we're able to get this 18 a ton of orbs. I actually haven't been able to check her defense after getting the orbs. 245k. I mean, with guard, that's not the worst, but it ain't, you know, anything to write home about either. And of course, this 17 and 18 can't get the 7. Yeah, the 7 orbs seem like they're going to be a problem too. Like, oh my God. Are we dead? How are they tanking better than you guys? Oh my, are we dead? It's the, dude, the no Goku, so they don't have a massively raised. Like, I mean, they got the 35% damage reduction, but their defense is so much lower here. That was with a Whis too. Are they gonna? They should be fine. 35% plus the Whis. There's no way they don't double digit this. Like 35 is a very, yeah, 35 is a very solid amount of damage reduction. But like, no, without the Goku, they struggle a little bit. I can't lie. But I don't know. I'm still, maybe it's because of how fruitful my summons were. I'm still very, no, that's not it. I'm actually still just very pleased with this unit. We're gonna need more Tournament of Power Gokus though, which again, I talked about this in my summon video and I talked about it in this video, talking about it in this summon video. I'm just running my mouth. You know, I'm just waiting for us to get to an interesting turn. But there's got to be, I'm assuming New Year's might be this guy. Funny enough, he comes up on the screen as I'm talking about. Is this a triple Goku rotation while I need the 17 and 18 with a Goku? This is the bullshit I talk about, people, and there we go. We've already got Goku Spirit Bomb. I feel like I've got to save it for the STR Zamasu phase, because we want the super effective won't even matter, but we will lose that bonus multiplicative 59%, so that sucks. And you know what? Honestly, I'm actually about to try and store orbs for 17 and 18 on this next rotation, because as we've been able to see, they need it, and pretty badly too. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and grab those. I also didn't Whis this turn because honestly, I feel pretty safe. SBKK should be able to take like the normals from this. Yeah, 48k, that's not the worst. And these guys are going to be dodging up a storm. This one literally has guaranteed dodging. Like, this isn't hitting me. Like, I'm not scared of you, Zamasu. Here comes the weave. Beautiful. I have not used this unit in so, and that's the great thing about a unit that just buffs an old ass team like this and makes old units like able to compete again, is I get to see this guy again, which, you know, his animations are nothing to write home about, but you know how nostalgic this unit is for me personally? 15 million from SBKK. That's just, that double androids turn, while it does kind of suck a little bit, it also goes kind of crazy because you get their double 35% stack for that next rotation. So everyone looks even crazy. I didn't even check the defense on this turn. Well, it doesn't matter. What does my defense matter? You know what they say the best defense is? A good offense. And you go ahead and let me know if that was a good offense. I'm going to go on a limb and say yes, personally. Yeah, they're done for. They're fried. Here comes Goku. Unfortunately, we're going to have another 17 and 18 rotation with no Goku around. So that's going to be a little scary. The other problem with no Goku around means that the super attack could be anywhere in these fucking slots. And if I had to bet, it's probably up there in that first one. So I'm going to go ahead and pop another Whis just so we can be safe. Please, 7 orbs somewhere. Yes, thank you, Jesus. We're able to get their second set of support. Defense, 534k. Yeah, 17 should be fine. Even if there's a super up there, he should definitely be valid. We'll give this 18 the 5 orbs, and we should be able to survive this turn. And we have a 17 and 18 coming up on the next turn, so we should be able to get their post support thingy going on because Goku's there. Wait, they do need Goku around to literally get that support super, right? So actually, that last rotation, they weren't even boosted by like the 17 and 18 super attack. That turn actually just held up on its own. Okay, Goku and them, I see you guys. Okay, now this is where things actually get a little scary. Please eat this 17 with the Whis. Oh, yeah, no, we're actually fine. Okay, 17. These guys attacking now, 35% damage reduction. They're going to be fine. I'm not worried about these dudes. What I am worried about is this next rotation, but we are below the HP threshold, so I should be able to do their active skill, and we should have the SBKK Spirit Bomb. Hold on. This turn is actually probably about to be nuts. Oh, yeah. This is... Oh, and SBKK's right there to eat the super. This is insane. They literally brought an entire team out of the mud. Who does that? 17 and 18. That's who. All right, so can I get them 7 orbs here? I can't. But guess what? I've got their active skill. So watch this. All right, so the scary thing is I kind of don't want 17 and 18 in the first slot, but I feel like I don't really have a lot of options because I want to get their support for Goku doing the Spirit Bomb, but I need to grab orbs with them in order to do that. So you know what? As a true Dokkan connoisseur, I don't care. We're gonna do some real vintage Dokkan testing here. We're gonna go ahead and get the support locked in. Goku, show me what that Spirit Bomb can do, baby. Oh, Chad, this is gonna be crazy. Crit, 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 crit. Oh my God! If that would have crit, that was gonna be at least 40 million. Dude, these two are insane. And then what type of attack stat is SBKK gonna cook up this turn following them up? I popped the Whis last turn, right? So they might be valid in the first slot. It might be a little dicey, but they also might be good. But I'll tell you what, that was not with a Whis. There is no way. That was not with a Whis. I mean, they did only have like 196k defense. That's so weird. That's the weirdest part about them is they like want Android links, but they need to be around a Goku. It's super odd. I'm sure someone's going to figure out a team build. Shit, it'll probably be me. Probably figure out something to make this work, but I feel like we got the point across. I know some people are going to downplay them because we died in the video and whatnot, and sure, right? Like, it wasn't a flawless run. It could have gone better, but still, I feel this unit is the truth. Look, man, it was day one, okay? My hopes were still high. I still believed. I'm a changed man over the last 3. These niggas are ass. They are so trash. I love the way you built this unit. Dokkan, please keep building units like this, and please give us like a big bad bosses unit that's like this. I don't know, maybe a Goku Black? I swear to God, if the next summable Goku Black is anything like this unit, I give y'all full permission to come to my living quarters and beat the shit out of me, please. But there you have it, guys. There's 17 and 18. I am thoroughly impressed with this unit. Zamasu's just not the fight for them, though. It's really not. AoEs are going to be their big problem, and a lot of the toughest fights in the game right now have AoEs. So that's kind of shitty, but what are you going to do? Anyway, with that being said, that's going to do it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know down in the comments what you thought of the performance of 17 and 18 down below. And with that being said, this is Slaybix, signing off. Later.